I'm going to put a timer on this way. I'll know.
All right. All right. We're live. Good morning, everyone. This is Jamar Johnson, and I am hosting on today for the 365 reading, which is sponsored by the American Literacy Corporation, Mr. Floyd Stokes. And we are excited because we are doing 365 days of reading from October 1st, 2020 until September the 30th, 2021. And we will be meeting here on Facebook Live every day at 11 a.m. And today we are excited because we have a gentleman by the name of Mr. Jim Gallagher, and he is going to be our reader for today. So I'm encouraging you, please, if you have your children, if you're listening in school or daycare, wherever you may be, take this time to gather the children around the TV, electronics, computer, wherever you, phones, whatever you may be, because he has a great story that I think you're going to definitely enjoy today. It's a classic. And I'm going to allow him to share just a little bit about himself. And he's going to introduce his book. And we're going to jump right into this thing. So, Jim, you have it at this time.
Thank you, Jamar. I appreciate that. Well, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good day. And I realize some people may be on the West Coast and it might only be 8 in the morning there. So thank you for tuning in. And for myself, I'm here on the East Coast. I'm coming to you live from Sea Isle City, New Jersey, where I'm spending a few minutes or a few days rather, just relaxing and spending some time with my wife. So I'm a native of Philadelphia. But I've lived in the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area now for about 30 years or 35 years now that I think about it. And so I'm excited. We've had the opportunity to read like with Mr. Stokes and Jamar in the school systems here in Harrisburg. But we wanted to take what we've learned and expand that throughout the whole country. So I'm going to take some time today and we're going to read a little bit out of The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. I think you're all going to love this book. Some of you may have even read a little bit from this book in the past, but today I think is another opportunity to enjoy reading. You know, I've read lots of books many times over, and I always learn something every time I read. It's a great habit to get into. So I'm going to start here right at the beginning, and occasionally I'll show you some pages so you can see where we're at. So today, the sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out. Too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house, we did nothing at all. So all we could do was sit, and we did not like it. Not one little bit. See them sitting there? They don't like that at all. I don't like to sit either. Bump! And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. You can even jump now. Bump, jump. We looked, and then we saw him step on the mat. We looked, and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet, and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun. That is funny. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. See the cat in the hat? You can see him, can't you? But our fish said, no. I wonder what the fish was up to. Make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat You do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, have no fear. Have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why? We can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I'll call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. I think he's up to something. What do you think? Yeah, I know. I think he's up to something. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. See? He's tossing the fish up in the air. You can see it. There it is. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball. Standing on a ball? Did you ever stand on a ball? I've never stood on a ball. I've sat on a ball, but I've never stood on a ball. That would be something to try. With a book on one hand and a cup on my hat, but that is not all I can do, said the cat. See him? Standing on the ball, right? You can see him standing on the ball, and he's got tossing the fish. And look what else he has. He has a book. I bet you didn't see that. I didn't see that the first time I read it. Now he's got a book. Do you have your book? Do you have a favorite book? I bet you do. I like to read books about people who, like history books, like Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King, and real people who accomplished great things here on the earth. I bet you're one of those people. God's got something special for you if you follow his plan. What a great day it's going to be. Let's continue. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on top of my hat. I can hold up how many books? 2 books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that is not all. Oh, no, that is not all. Look at him. Look at that. Is he holding a birthday cake or something? Is it anybody's birthday out there? Happy birthday if it is. It's not my birthday till January, so you can wait. And then when I'm reading in January, you can sing happy birthday to me. Maybe tomorrow we can have his birthday too. Yeah, okay. I wonder what's next. Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books. I'm sure you read them first. And the fish on a rake. Huh. Do you ever go fishing? I saw a bunch of people fishing. So here in Sea Isle City, where I'm at, I saw people fishing the other day, like on the beach. They pulled up their truck and they took their fishing rods out of the truck and they just threw them in and they caught lots of fish. Some of them they took home to eat and some of them they threw back in. I like to fish too. Some people like to hunt too. That's a lot of fun. Let's continue. And so I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books on the fish on the rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that is not all. Oh, no, that is not all. You see, when you read a book, you always want to turn the next page to see what's going on. Because see, things you learned at the beginning of the book, you'll keep learning as you keep reading. So you want to keep reading all the time, every day, every single day. Some people read more than once a day. I usually read something in the morning, and then as the day goes on, I read something later on. Sometimes I read the newspaper. Sometimes I read a book. Sometimes I read things off of my computer. And sometimes I just go to the park and read something there. So reading is very important. You'll want to read your whole life. I'm over 65 years old, and I still read every day. I love to read. I think you will too. Let's take a look at this picture. Look at everything he's juggling. Can you name all the things in there? There's the fish and the cake. What are those three things there? Jamar knows what they are. Those are books. Yeah, we love books. We love all kinds of books. This is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. Uh-oh. The cat fell on his head or the fish fell on his head? I think the cat fell on his head. He came down with a bump from there on the ball. And Sally and I, we saw all things fall. Look at everything's falling. The rake and the fish and the umbrella. Where's the cake? Oh, there's the cake over there on the other page. See it? Right there. There's the cake. I like books with pictures too. How about you? And maps and graphs and things like that. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, "Do I like this?" Oh, no, I do not. Fish like to be in the water. "This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it. Not one little bit." "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. I think that's the first time the fish said anything. Yeah, most of the time it's been Sally and her friend, and the cat in the hat has been one doing all the speaking. But now, looks like the fish is getting involved. That's another good thing about reading books. All the time people are speaking, and so you have to pay attention and hear what they're saying to understand the story. Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep into the cake. You shook up our house, and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot. To the fish, and said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so, said in the cat, so, I will show you another good game that I know. And we're out of time today, my friends. So for now, we're going to stop reading right here. You can do that with books. You can read for a little bit and then set it aside.
Sorry, Jim. If you want to continue, you can. You have a little bit more time, so you can continue.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jamar. We're going to keep reading then. How's that? And then he ran out. And then, fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back with a box. Uh-oh. A big red wood box. You look at the size of that box. This cat is pretty strong. I've not seen any cats this strong, but this one is. Would you look at that? It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. I will pick up the hook. You'll see something new. Two things, and I'll call them thing one and thing two. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. Then out of the box came thing one and thing two. And they ran to us fast. They said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing one and thing two? See them? See them right there? That's thing one and thing two. And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with thing one and thing two. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, no. If I was the fish, I'd be getting nervous too. No, these things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here. When your mother is not, put them out, said the fish in the pot. There's the fish getting involved again. Have no fear, little fish. Look it, see? The cat in the hat is talking to the fish. I don't know how this is going to work out. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things. And he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh, so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet day. You remember it's wet and they couldn't go outside. Now here's the game they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. Oh, no, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in the house. They should not. I agree. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. That's my timer. Can I keep going? All right. Oh, the things they will bump, the things they will hit. Oh, I did not like it, not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw these two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, bump, thump, thump, bump, bump. Down the wall, down the hall. Look, everything is getting all bumped up. Thing two and thing one, they ran up, they ran down. On a string of one kite, we saw the mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the top of her bed. Oh, boy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can't see the book. I was looking at the book. I was getting engaged with the pictures. Let's keep going. These two, then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way they play. If mother could see this, oh, what would she say? I wonder if mother's going to come. Then our fish said, look, and our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like us to find us this way. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can think of something to do, you will have to get rid of thing one and thing two. So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop, and I had them at last. These two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh, dear, said the cat. You did not like our game? Oh, dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. See, The cat's not happy now. Sometimes in the story, you get different versions of the same person. The cat was in control to begin with, but now he's not in control anymore. Let's see what happens. Only a few pages to go. Then he shut up the things in the box with a hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. This is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come and she will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There's no way at all. And then who is back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I will pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship. And the fish. And he put them away. Then he said, that is that. And when he was gone with a tip of his hat, see, he's leaving. He's got everything. Got the rake, the gown, and the little fish. Then our mother came in and she said to us two, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? That's the end of our story. Sometimes the story ends and it has another part. What would you do?
Jim, thank you for that awesome classic book, The Cat in the Hat. And can we hold it up just one more time? So if people want to actually get this, it's The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. It's a classic book. I'm sure you can get it at your local bookstores as well as online as well. And we are excited that Jim had read that book. Jim, I have a question. What made you choose that particular book for you to read?
Well, I wanted to have a book that had a good story to it. And I knew there was a lot going on with The Cat in the Hat. And I knew that sometimes things don't look so good on the surface, and sometimes it always works out. So I think, I wonder, for those who heard this book and maybe going to read it later on today, I wonder what they would say. Because I like books that have a question at the end, something to think about.
Me too. I think that it gives you a definitely something that you can add to your own life and ask those questions. So kids, listen, those are some things Jim gave you today. A fun story about the cat in the hat, and it made you think. So hopefully you can ask mom or dad or whoever, your teachers, guardians, to pick that book up for you, and you can read it even at your spare time. So I thank Jim for taking his time out, even on his vacation, to come today.
Yeah.
Stay down in Salt Lake City, New Jersey. Are you on the beach today, or are you going to the beach anytime? Or
I will go to the beach a little bit later. It's a sunny day here. So my wife went down, and I'm going to join her for a little bit. And you know what we're going to do on the beach?
What's that?
We're going to read a book.
That's a good one. That's a good one. We appreciate Jim for stopping by. He stated one of our readers for the 500 Men Read, and we thank him for joining us today with the 365 reading virtually. And we want to continue to encourage you to make sure that you read a book. Jim talked about it in his story of The Cat in the Hat. Books are awesome. He's even going to read a book on the beach. So you can read anywhere that you are. You can pick up a book, and it's always a great thing. So Jim, thank you for taking this time out today. We appreciate you on behalf of the American Literacy Corporation. And he's going to come back. So he's going to come back with another book. So be on the lookout. He'll be back one of these days soon, because we're going to be doing it 365 days. So again, we thank you for joining us on today. Jim, we thank you for taking the time out, and we look forward to seeing you on tomorrow for the 360.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.